All right, so we are in Avenida Escazú here in Costa Rica, and today we're going to talk about a way for you to guarantee your gains in cryptocurrency. Now, guys, it's a very simple strategy to apply here. All you need to do is this. Once you've made your investments, right? Once the market has gone up, once you've made your profits in multiple coins, etc., guys, it's real simple. All you gotta do is take out your initial investment and then let your gains, right, play out. Right now you're playing with house money, as we say. Once you've seen a 2, 3, 4, 5x on your investment, go ahead and take out your initial investment, maybe even a little bit of profit on top of that, right? That way you feel good, you're happy, you made some money, and then let the rest just ride out. That way you are guaranteeing yourself your profits. Now, there are other ways to attack this, right? You can also be taking profits as time goes. Now, that isn't something that I necessarily recommend directly, right? It depends on each person's specific case, specific scenario, right? If you need the money that you have invested, right? If you are investing money that you cannot lose, like you need this money, right? First off, you're in a bad position mentally, right? Because then once you're attached to something, once you need it, that's when things don't always work out. But anyways, let's say you need this money, right? You cannot lose the money that you have invested in crypto, guys. That is where you can start to apply one or two of these strategies, right? Where you can start, dollar cost averaging out, taking profits as time goes along, or you go ahead and take out your initial investment and then you're just playing with house money. Now, for those that have, an abundance of money to be invested in the crypto market, that's where things are a bit better. Why? Because they aren't dependent on it. They don't need this per se, right? They don't need this to work out. They aren't attached to the outcome with investments in crypto. When you have that extra money that you're putting in the crypto, right? That money that you don't need to pay your bills, etc., that's when your investments can really take off. Because then not only are you investing into, very solid coins, right? Assets that are going to be going up in accordance with the market cycles in crypto, but you can go ahead and continue adding to your bag, growing your portfolio over time, and then when the time comes to sell, obviously pulling the trigger and locking in all of your profits. Now, what do I personally do, right? I actually don't take any profits, really much, right? Any profits that I take, I reinvest back into other crypto projects, right? There is a time to sell in this market, and that time is definitely not yet, right? We still have a couple more months left of this bull run. So, with all of that being said, yes, I personally don't really take much profits into fiat. I'm a crypto full-on, crypto everywhere, right? I'm just all in the crypto. When I want to go to a stable value of my asset, I go into what are known as stable coins, right? USDT, USDC, etc. But I don't really take out of the market. I don't really go back into fiat. I'm actually trying to get as much fiat as I can into the crypto market. Now, when I think that we're going to see a dip, obviously I go into stable coins. When I know that the market cycle is over, I'm going very heavy into stable coins. But during the market, I'm not really going into stable coins, or much less fiat, right? Unless I'm doing a trade, unless I specifically know that I wanted to lock in a certain amount of USDT for a trade or anything like that. You never want to overextend yourself. I went over this in my last video, but you definitely don't want to be overextending yourself, right? Putting yourself into risk that you can't afford to lose, putting yourself into the position where you're in debt, or you owe this or you owe that, right? If you've made a decent amount of money with crypto and you can pay off some credit card bills, you can pay off some bad debt, how we say, right? You can pay off your mortgage, or really investing into your assets is the main thing you want to focus on. But if you can clear some debt with your gains in crypto, definitely wipe that off the board. You are adding to your net worth by canceling out your dues, right? Absolutely great thing to do with your crypto gains. And obviously, right, going into the other asset classes like gold, silver. I know you guys like gold and silver, and as well as real estate. Guys, real estate is phenomenally well. You want to be diversified, right? There is a time to be in one market, and then there's a time to be in another market. And remember that this world, all markets in this world are ran by market cycles. There are those that know what's coming with real estate and they make moves accordingly. And there are those that know what's coming with crypto. They make moves accordingly. There are those that know about precious metals. They make moves accordingly, guys. Market cycles. That is where millions and millions and millions are made. That is the basis of all markets. You definitely want to pay a lot of attention, close attention to market cycles. And back in the day, right, we didn't have the level of access of information that we do nowadays. Nowadays, you can do your research, you can have the connections, know the people to acquire the information necessary to know that we are going into a certain market cycle with a certain asset class, certain market, right? And then you invest according to the market cycle, right? When we're down, you buy, sell when we're high. Pretty simple, and yet so many people make the mistake of just not being aware of it. It's a simple fact of being aware of it. You do your research, you have your understanding, you have your mentors, you have your coaches, you have whatever it is that you need to become successful. You start to apply things, and then you'll see your life really roll out and be abundant financially. That's what I'm here to do, guys. I'm here to help you guys take your finances to the next level, not with the main entrance of the materialistic things, but for the simple fact of freedom, for you to be able to live your life, do whatever you want, go wherever you want, whenever you want, right? Just live a life of freedom, financial freedom. That's what I want for you guys. I want you guys to achieve what I have achieved, go through life not having to be worried about going to work and this and that and the other, having your investments provide you the passive income necessary for you to live life on your terms. If that sounds good to you, definitely drop a like on the video. Guys, if you want one-on-one crypto mentorship with me, you can sign up through the Patreon link in the description below. Please comment down on the video, subscribe to the channel with post notifications turned on. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.